most successful housewives could lose it all. I'm Highland Hollywood for the Daily Buzz on Celebuzz.com, and Bethenny Frankel's divorce is turning ugly. She could lose her multi-million-dollar empire, but how? Joining me from New York to discuss Bethenny's battle for her bucks is divorce attorney Chana Lask. Susan, Bethenny's massive empire has been estimated at over $50 million. Here they are on a private plane, on their reality show. Tell us what she potentially could lose.
In this divorce that they filed, they're fighting over custody. They have a huge empire together, but he's just as wealthy from what I understand. New York isn't a 50-50 state like California, so New York will go by several factors, and they consider about 13 different factors in a matrimonial. So she doesn't stand to lose even half of what she has. They will compare what both litigants, her and her husband, have together, and they will see how they could survive. I don't think she stands to lose much, truthfully. They're both comparatively wealthy.
Now, her husband, Jason Hobby, is also seeking primary custody of their little girl. Is this kind of a money grab as well?
Yeah, a lot of people do that in divorces. They use that sort of as a leverage. It's a terrible thing to do. You really won't know the basis. I believe this is filed in New York. Is that correct? Their divorce.
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
Yeah, they have the house in Tribeca and things like that. New York is very private about divorce papers, the same as when Tom Cruise, they filed theirs in divorce for a reason. So we're never going to really know what happens. It'll be a very silent and probably quick, swift divorce.
Now, what exactly does Bethenny have to do to make sure that she doesn't take a financial loss through this divorce?
In New York, well, in these New York divorces, the first thing that everyone has to do is file a financial net worth statement. So she's going to give the court her net worth statement, if it's 10 millions or whatever it is, probably what we don't even know. All of the property that she owns, the husband, is going to have to give his, and the court will decide based on what they have comparatively what needs to split up. The law is actually that everything that they obtained after their marriage becomes marital property. Everything they had before the marriage is separate property. So whatever Bethenny had before this marriage, which seemed like much, a lot, is protected from him taking it. The filing for custody is just a leverage thing. It's a scare tactic. The custody issue will be decided on the papers, and I don't think there are any allegations in this of abuse or anything like that. It's really just a scare tactic.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. For more on Bethenny Frankel, this divorce, and the biggest stories breaking right now, just stay clicked on Celebuzz.com.